Hi students, Professor Street here with a very quick tutorial about how to make your portfolio for the class. With those of you that have worked with Digication before, the actual portfolio and all of the things that you do in Digication will be the same, but how you actually create and access the individual activities is going to be different, as they've made some upgrades to better integrate into Canvas. So let's get started. This should be pretty intuitive. So you're in the summer Spanish course. However, this could work for any course. So you'll click the Digication Kora here, right? And if you've never used Digication, I'm logged in as a student right now, so I've never used Digication in this edition. I will select all of these things and select. If you've already used Digication, you're going to want to turn on notifications. So in the past, you didn't have this page. It was just kind of different. So these are your individualized activities, right? So this first activity is to create your portfolio for the class. Remember, you'll only do this one time. There's only one portfolio that you'll continue to add to all semester, right? Which is great. At the end, you'll be able to see all of your work instead of creating multiple different assignments that are in their own little places, right? So we're going to create one portfolio one time. Every other time we'll be adding work to that portfolio, right? So you see it says add work. So in this time we're going to actually create a portfolio. So this might take a minute, right? So we're adding work, right? So our system is adding work for the assignment, blah, blah, blah. It should do it all. You have a template that I've assigned for you, right? So when it's done, it should just populate and be ready to use, right? Okay, here we go. So this is your portfolio here, right? So we're going to, you created your portfolio, but you actually have some work to do now, right? So this is the beginning introduction of the page, essentially your home page of your portfolio. So while I'm not going to do this here, I'll show you a little bit about what to do, but you're going to put your name and your preferred pronouns. You can edit the title up here. If you click this, right, you can put your name there. Then you're going to write a little reflection about yourself, about 2 paragraphs where you talk about your academic interest, etc., previous experience in learning languages, particularly anything that helped or hindered you, and what you hope to get out of the course, right? And you're encouraged to add photos, play with the settings, and make it your own, right? So when you get finished, right, so we want to add something here. So let's see, I'll add a rich text box, right? So I have a text box. Remember, the colored boxes are instructions, so you want to always put your information below. So say I want to write a little bit about myself. I will click here. Maybe I make this bigger and write Professor Street's portfolio. Portfolio, and then here's where I put my reflection, my introduction and reflection. And remember, include pictures, make it personal, change the colors, whatever you want to do. This is your portfolio. So I'm not going to do all of this for the sake of time. But when we get finished, right, we see this red dot here. This means we have things we have to attend to, right? So I'm going to click here and say View Recommended Settings, right? Here, this is saying that this is mine, right? And it's only access to me, right? So I'm going to make this within the University of Virginia, but only the people in your class are going to see it, right? And so I will click Save here, okay? And then I'm going to publish the page, publish the pages, so I can see the entire portfolio, even though the pages will be empty. And then we're almost finished, guys. And then here, I just click Submit, right? Click Submit. And please select an assignment. So I'm selecting this assignment, and I did my home page. So I'm going to select the home page and click Submit, right? So then share submission with peers. Yes, we always want to share submission with peers in our class, and we click Submit, and then it is finished, right? So I'm kind of learning this with you guys. If I go back over here and then re-click the Digication Kora page, right? Maybe I can see some other portfolios. That's going to be another part of the activity, right? So I could resubmit if I messed it up. So it looks like there's no portfolios to look at yet, but you're done. You're done, right? You can look at the portfolios, the people, the different assignments here. All right, so, and I can always go, if I want to see my portfolio, I can go home here, and go down and see my actual portfolio, right? So this is what I just created. Remember the instructions are this colored page. It won't show up when the work is published. If I want to see what my published product looks like, I can use view published version, right? And this is what the professor or your other students see, right? So that's how you create your portfolio and do your first introduction activity. I hope this is helpful. I'll be making more videos since this is a new version of Digication. Well, I hope this was helpful. See you later. Ciao.